So getting into match two, we have Croi versus Meister. So Meister did very good game one. Only lost one stock. Um, Wait, Owl, did you want to play? Yeah, I got three. Alright, so getting into this match, Meister versus Croi. So Croi is known for his really wall-heavy gameplay. That's what he's going to be relying off of mostly. So, considering what this matchup is, it should make it really hard for him to do what he wants. But we'll see how it all really plays out. So right now, Meister's able to get a lot of good damage in. Not really letting Croi play his game for the most part. But Croi is starting to mix up his timings with his projectiles. But so far, Meister's just been able to avoid everything Croi's been throwing out. And ooh, he's able to snipe him right there. Did not catch his jump, but good work on daring the can right there. And let's see, so Croi is able to make it back to stage with the can covering him. So they're up the gunman to cover the ground, but unfortunately Meister is going to break through all of his setups with the combination of jumping and gyro. And it just looks like Croi is somewhat lost on what to do, but he is holding his defense very well. He just hasn't been able to get much of an opening on, or just anything started against Meister. He's gonna have to learn how to. He's gonna have to get in for sure, because this wall is not working out too well for him. But it looks like he's getting more adjusted to how the game is playing. And then unfortunately, ooh, okay, this is gonna make a bad call by up being right over him, and Meister's gonna take the next stock, I guess. So Robs are now up to 4 stocks to 1. Let's see if Croi's able to make a comeback here. Okay, he's got to be aware of that gyro. Okay. Tried to go in a little bit, which did not work out. And as I was talking about earlier, that laser from Rob is going to break through our entire wall. So it is definitely something you got to be aware of. You got to make sure you don't want to go for this wall-heavy gameplay. I think that's what's really important right now. Okay, so good nair right there from Meister just to get around that clay pigeon right there. Gonna get an F throw, but he's not gonna be able to find anything off of that. Maybe an edge guard. If he did go for the dare there, he might have been able to get. Okay, good F smash right there, and that is going to take that first stock. Croi now playing way more solidly than he did that first stock. Let's see if he's able to take the stock without losing it. Okay, so he did unfortunately make the wrong call out right there. Predicted the roll and tried to cover it with a dare, but he was not. Meister was not going to get it to him. So he's going to get this up air chain started. Throwing out the can for good pressure. Good clay pigeon interception right there. Okay, so Croi is starting to get his wall out right now. Meister is starting to rush in a little bit too much, and that's what seems like is hurting him at the moment. Okay, as long as he keeps Rob in the air, Croi is going to have a much better time in this matchup, as you're seeing right now. As Croi is able to keep him up in the air, Meister is really not able to get much of his aggression going, and Croi is doing a much better job of looking out for that laser right there. And that was a really good setup there from Croi. He threw the clay pigeon onto Meister's shield, and when that happened, it just bounced right off and caught Meister's jump when he tried to come in. But unfortunately, off that clay pigeon damage, he wasn't able to get much, and that nair is going to keep Croi out. He's got to be very wary of that gyro right there. And a good thing Meister didn't go for the grab, otherwise that would have been stock or very close to one. So Croi trying to get this back air start. Bear can going, but unfortunately he's not going to find it. Oh, Troy, thanks for joining the hunt. Okay, good shield right there. He's got to be careful with the way he's shielding. His shield is looking a little bit too small. Okay, good can to get rid of that gyro setup right there. Duck Hunts, make sure you do take note of that. If you do can the gyro right there, you will be able to send it away and prevent the automatic spike. Vector, thanks for following. He didn't follow us already? Oh, okay, so good defensive nair from Meister right there. Gonna try to snipe out the can, but he's not gonna find it. And that can takes it! Croi takes it, only losing 1 stock to Meister's 2. Okay, so Owl will not be joining us this time, so that's a little bit too bad. So Robs are now down to 12 stocks to the Duck Hunts 11. good stuff to Croi from there. Susanel77, thanks for joining the hunt. Alright, so who is next on the Rob side? Roadkill? Thanks for joining the hunt, dude.